Ever since I was a boy, I've been fascinated by whales and by the story of Moby-Dick, an epic tale of man's pursuit of the mysterious sperm whale. The whale was harpooned. They brought it alongside the ship, and then with this giant hook, hooked into 2 or 3 foot of blubber, they'd unpeel the animal like a giant orange. These are the tripods where the blubber was hauled in pieces and rendered down into oil. These ships were factory ships. They were processing plants to process the product of those voyages. Here, in the middle of the Atlantic, in waters more than 2 miles deep, I wanted to have my own encounter with a sperm whale, the world's largest predator.
And God had prepared a great fish to swallow up Jonah. Now behold Jonah, taken up as an anchor and dropped into the sea, into the dreadful jaws awaiting him. And Jonah cries unto the Lord out of the fish's belly. God heard him when he cried. And God spake unto the whale, and from the shuddering cold and blackness of the deep the whale breached into the sun and vomited out Jonah upon the dry land.
This is the room where Melville actually wrote his book. He looked out of that window and saw Mount Greylock, which to him looked like the shape of a whale rising up out of the countryside. I think it must have been demonic sometimes, like the whale that Ahab was pursuing, but of course Melville was pursuing at the same time. Melville was both Ishmael and Ahab. He was both good and evil. The great adventure of Moby-Dick becomes this adventure of the modern world. The search for something you can move towards, but something which repels you at the same time, because that's what that whale is about. It's something which is unutterably other.